6 actors you didn't know were transgender. 1. Laverne Cox. A young black girl in Alabama dreaming of Broadway but bullied for her femininity, Laverne Cox turned that pain into power. You might know her as Sophia Bursett in Orange is the New Black, the first trans woman nominated for a Primetime Emmy. She broke barriers, from Time covers to producing docs like The T Word, but behind the smiles. Years of auditions where doors slammed shut because trans black women don't sell. Laverne's voice trembles when she talks about the suicides in her community, the friends lost to hate. She's not just acting, she's fighting for every trans kid watching, whispering, "You deserve to be seen." 2. Elliot Page. Elliot Page lit up screens in a movie called Inception, but coming out as trans in 2020. That was his real origin story. As Victor in The Umbrella Academy, he wove his truth into fiction, showing a world where transition means rebirth. Yet, the backlash, the invasive questions, the tabloid cruelty, it's a reminder of how fame amplifies isolation. Elliot's written about the depression that nearly drowned him, the surgeries that saved him, but also the loneliness of hiding. In an industry that chews up vulnerability, his courage is a beacon and a wound that still heals. 3. Jamie Clayton. Before Sense8, Jamie Clayton was a makeup artist, transforming faces while yearning to transform her own narrative. As Nomi, the fierce hacker, she became a trans icon, brilliant, unapologetic. But Jamie's path, marked by family estrangement and a modeling world that exoticized her pain. She's spoken softly about the dysphoria that shadowed her days, the small deaths of rejection letters piling up. Now, she's directing and creating space for others. 4. MJ Rodriguez. MJ Rodriguez's voice and pose didn't just sing, it screamed survival. As Blanca, she mothered a house of dreamers in 80s New York, mirroring her own ballroom roots. First trans woman Emmy nominated for lead actress, historic. But the role dredged up real ghosts, friends lost to AIDS, the streets that claimed so many trans women of color. MJ's laugh lights up rooms, but her eyes carry the grief of a generation. In a world that trans joy dims their pain, she's a melody they almost lost. 5. Hunter Schafer. Hunter Schafer's eyes in Euphoria hold galaxies of egg jewels, the trans teen navigating love and longing. From teen activism against bathroom bills to modeling's cold gaze, but the toll it took on her was panic attacks on set, the constant "Are you okay?" from her fans who see her as a symbol. She's a poet, turning trauma into tattoos and tales. We celebrate her spark, but mourn the innocence fame she tried to steal. 6. Alex Newell. You might know them from belting out those powerhouse vocals as the fierce Unique Adams on Glee. Yeah, the one who owned every musical number. Or maybe from their Tony-winning turn as the sassy, survivalist mother in the Broadway smash A Strange Loop, but did you know Alex is a trailblazing non-binary actor? They came out publicly in 2018, and since then, they've been smashing barriers left and right. It's inspiring how Alex uses their platform to push for more inclusive stories, because representation isn't just nice. It's necessary. If Glee was your jam back in the day, this one's a total rewatch prompt.